can be just as dangerous as the wildfire itself. But you can do something firefighters can't. You can act now to prepare your home and your community for wildfire. You can reduce the risk. Do your part. Go to fireadapted.org.
Get fire adapted. Learn what you can do now to reduce wildfire damage later at fireadapted.org. A public service message brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service and the Ad Council. Learn more at fireadapted.org.
We all know that sound means there's going to be some need for collision repair work, and soon. What you may not know is that it's your choice where to have that collision work done, not the other guy's insurance company. Because your vehicle is much more than just transportation. It's like a family member. So don't bring it to just any chain collision center. Bring it to Lyle's Collision Service. When it comes to getting your vehicle back to 100%, you can count on Lyle's Collision Service. They're not some fly-by-night chain company. They're a family-owned and run collision center with over 33 years of experience. Working with collision repairs and vehicle restoration, Lyle's Collision only uses quality parts and doesn't take shortcuts like some other companies. They take pride in getting the job done right and in a timely manner. They specialize in insurance claims and they strive to get your vehicle back to you as soon as possible. So the next time you hear this, remember, it's your choice. And the choice is clear. Lyle's Collision Service.
Here's what you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
When we're stressed, we tend to take shallower breaths. If our brain isn't getting enough oxygen, it'll send signals to our body telling it to yawn deeply in order to get more air. Female Tinder users are 98% less likely to swipe right on your profile if your bio section is blank. Taking breaks does, in fact, help boost our mood and makes us more creative and productive.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
An unexpected pregnancy can turn a young woman's life upside down. The House of One in Faith in Ocala gives these young women a place to live in privacy and comfort under the Christian care of counselors who will guide and protect both the woman and her unborn child. The House of One in Faith is confidential, loving, and free. For more information, call 352-687-8895.
If you find an animal or a bird that needs help, call Animist Foundation at 352-843-6379. They will come and get the animal if you can't take it to them. High school students and those with court-ordered community service can earn required hours in this rewarding environment. And veterans who share a bond with animals and parents who have been through mental or physical trauma are especially welcomed. Families, clubs, and tourists can arrange for tours of Animist without driving for hours or miles. Consider volunteering. Animist needs you.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
25 minutes before 8 o'clock. Today, look for temperatures to climb to 88. I want to tell you what it is right now, actually. 76 right now, and there is a chance of rain today, about a 46% chance. So there's your mini weather forecast from a unofficial weatherman. That's me, an amateur weatherman. All right, let's look at some of the things in the news. If you want to comment on any of these things or on something I haven't even brought up, the phone number is 622-9622. The first thing I want to make sure that I mention is this. The school system, Marion County school system, has decided to cancel all outdoor activities for this coming Monday because of the solar eclipse.
Yeah.
From 1:30 to 4:30 because they don't want children to be looking up at the sun. Mm-hmm. Looking up at the sun can blind you. And if you want evidence of that, if you don't believe it, an Oregon man is making the news this morning because in 1962 he was in high school. I think it was up in Ohio. I can't remember where he was. Maybe in Oregon. That would make sense. He's an Oregon man. Anyway, he was looking up at an eclipse in 1962 with his friend on the football field at the high school. And he noticed that the longer he looked at it, the less bright it was. So he told his friend, just look at it long enough and the brightness will go away. So the friend also looked.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they were both blind.
They both went blind in one eye.
Oh,
so they
my
were,
God.
So
one eye.
For some reason, yeah, they maybe they were squinting like with one eye. You know how people do? They'll close one eye. So, yeah, both of them have like poor vision in one eye, it says here.
Oh, my God.
And he described the poor vision as, he said, when they show a car on the news and they blur out the license plate, he said that's how everything looks with that one eye.
Oh, my God.
So that basically is blind, okay?
Yeah.
But in both men's cases, they must have been squinting one eye, which protected the one eye that they can see with. So fortunately, they didn't go totally blind, but it doesn't get any better. So you do not get over it. So that's I know a lot of people are probably going to be looking up at it. I just have a feeling.
The experts know what they're talking about, so kudos to the Marion County Public School System for canceling the activities.
And kudos to you, Robert. I noticed on Facebook that you posted a couple of things about this, including the warning not to buy into any of the, what do you call it, the filters, whatever. Do you know that sun can also burn the filter? The filter could work for just a little while, and then the filter could burn. Not the approved ones, I guess.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even trust the approved ones. I wouldn't trust anything. I'm not looking at anything. I'm going to sit here and look out the window and say, wow, it's getting dark. Okay, it's bright again. It's only a 2-minute long thing, right? Whatever.
Yeah, but in 2 minutes you can go blind. So don't do it.
The lady police officer who was shot and killed by an idiot, I don't even want to say his name, down in Orlando back in January.
Yes.
She would have been 43 years old yesterday. And on the date that would have been her 43rd birthday, a stretch of highway in Orlando has been renamed the Lieutenant Deborah Clayton Memorial Highway.
Oh, I'm so glad.
So I just thought I would share that with you.
I'm so glad.
A Confederate statue up in Gainesville has been moved voluntarily by the people who were in charge of it, and they would be the Daughters of the Confederacy. They raised money so that tax money wasn't necessary to move the thing. They just moved it because there's a lot of controversy lately about Confederate anything.
Yeah.
Confederate statues, Confederate flags, it's all controversial. Down in Tampa, somebody threw paint and wrote derogatory comments on a statue, also another Confederate statue down in Tampa. And in Jacksonville, the city council president, Ana Lopez Brosh, yesterday called for the removal of all Confederate monuments in that city. So you're seeing a big movement right now regarding anything that is a memorial for the Confederate Army.
Well, I'm glad ours is staying the way where it is. In fact, when it was in a different location, didn't somebody throw paint and deface it there? Yep, they sure did.
The Florida Highway Patrol is reporting a fatality yesterday. An 84-year-old man died. His name is Hubert Downard. Our prayers to his family. He was driving his car, which is a Ford Taurus, southeast 162nd Terrace. He was at the intersection with State Road 40. Went to make a left-hand turn, and a 1999 Lexus driven by 60-year-old Sharon Nehring, also from Ocala, crashed into him, T-boned the car.
Oh, my God.
He died. She had minor injuries, but was taken to the hospital. So,
is it his fault or her fault?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's a four-way stop or not. He had a stop sign. He did stop, but I don't know what the circumstances are there. I don't think there's a stop sign there or a stop light. I don't think so. So he probably pulled out and he probably stopped and then pulled out, and I don't know. I don't want to say don't get mad at me if I got that wrong. I only mention these things for two reasons. One, to just remind us all that we're all very, very fragile, and very vulnerable to our own distractions. And I'm talking to myself as well, and also to to mention the need for prayers for the family.
And yesterday, too, we were at a traffic light. There was a left turn arrow, and some dude across the way thought that was a straight, like it was a green light for him, and he started going straight.
Dude. You're going to New York tomorrow.
Dude.
You're going to ride bicycles in Central Park?
You're
going to take a kayak in the Bronx River?
As I asked TJ if we could do that, too. I would love to try to kayak. I've never done it.
Yeah, well, we got some places here we should
We do. I've canoed, but I would like to kayak, you know.
North Korea's leader has delayed a decision on firing missiles towards Guam while he watches U.S. actions a little longer. He's going to wait for us to make the first move. Well, I don't think we're going to make it. Either that or the Weird Al song really made a difference for him. Could be. It could be. I don't know. I won't play it. Sorry.
I'm glad Weird Al is back. I missed him.
He is weird, too. Now, North Korea might be scary, but so is Iran. Iran plans to send a group of warships into the Western Atlantic, just as the Iranian government announced a $500 million increase in military spending.
Wow.
The action is a response to efforts by the United States to slap a new UN sanction on the country for what American officials say are violations of the nuclear agreement. The move comes after several tense interactions between the U.S. and Iran in the Persian Gulf region. So I have a choice here to either pronounce it Iran or Iran.
Mm-hmm.
I just chose Iran. Hillary Clinton's pastor has a new book of devotions hitting the shelves today.
Oh.
But at least one of them appears to have broken the commandment, thou shalt not steal.
Mm-hmm.
Strong for a moment like this, the daily devotions of Hillary Rodham Clinton features emails the Reverend Bill Shalady sent to Clinton from April 2015 through December 2016 during her campaign for the presidency. CNN posted an excerpt from the book last week in which Shalady sent Clinton an email titled Sunday is Coming on November 9th, the day after her stunning loss. But the Reverend Matthew Duell of Mission Point Community Church in Winona Lake, Indiana, contacted CNN saying much of the phraseology of the devotion sounds a lot like a blog post he wrote in March of 2016.
Ooh, there you go. There you go.
Oh, gosh.
Plagiarism. Plagiarism.
Oh, man.
I know. I mean, if you can't be creative on your own, don't steal somebody else's stuff and claim it as yours.
Musician Kid Rock, an outspoken supporter of President Donald Trump, may not be allowed to use his stage name to run for senator next year in Michigan. His real name is Robert Ritchie.
Mm-hmm.
In mid-July, he hinted that he might run to be a senator in the state of Michigan in 2018. That would be a U.S. senator, by the way. He wanted to have a campaign called Kid Rock for Senate. But Michigan Bureau of Elections staff would first need to research whether his stage name would be allowed on the ballot. Roll call says it does not look like it according to Michigan law because candidates may not use a nickname that is not a recognized diminutive of the candidate's given name or middle name.
Mm-hmm.
The Kid Rock for Senate website shows a photo of Ritchie with the caption, "Are you scared?"
Oh, gee. Well, just have your first name on the sign, then Kid Rock in big letters, and then the last name in big letters underneath, and let the people do it.
Yeah.
Gee.
Taylor Swift, another musician in the news, won a federal court trial yesterday with the jury awarding her the $1 symbolic award, I guess, that she had sought from a Colorado disc jockey she accused of grabbing her butt during a photo shoot. The 8-member U.S. District Court jury found that radio personality David Mueller had assaulted and battered her during the meet-and-greet photo session.
Gosh.
It's a misleading word, battered. He did what he did was wrong, but he didn't batter her. He grabbed her butt.
Yeah.
The same panel, which deliberated for less than a day, rejected Mueller's claims that the singer's team got him fired from his dream job at his radio station for making false groping accusations.
Oh, gee.
I want to work at a radio station where it's actually a dream job. All right. We will take a break and be right back.
No offense. Now you might call us bloodthirsty dogs, but that metaphor's not very apt.
Are you still looking for some color for your yard or garden? Well, it's not hard to find because there's plenty of color right now at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens in Ocala. Bob's having a terrific closeout on Canna Lily in salmon, orange, or yellow, regularly $19.99 for just $7.99. Bob also has gorgeous yellow Alamanda, regularly $19.99 for just $12.99. And listen to this, daylilies are just $3.99. Plumbago blooming for only $2.99. White and yellow African iris, yours for just $4.99. Today, take 20% off on all citrus trees, including orange, lemon, tangerine, in Ocala, Southeast 38th Street, daily till 4, Saturdays till 2, in the same blooming place since 1952.
The very best in quality is Captain T's Upholstery.
Hey, this is Dan. Let me ask you a few questions. Does your boat look better with the cover on? Has your car's interior seen its better days? Stop using a towel to cover up those rips in the golf cart. Isn't it about time you had it restored to better than new with a custom upholstery from Captain T? Captain T's Upholstery has been right here in Ocala for nearly 20 years, so they know how to make your ride one of a kind. Whether you want to take that classic ride back to a factory look or put your favorite sports team front and center, Captain T's Upholstery is who to call. 352-369-1810. That's 352-369-1810. Or stop by their location, 5030 South Pine Avenue in Ocala, just past the drive-in. And of course, don't forget to visit them on the web, CaptainTUpholstery.com.
The very best in quality is Captain T's Upholstery.
Have you heard of Hyperdirectory? When looking for local businesses, go to hyper.directory. No need for www, no need for .com, just hyper.directory. Connecting customers to local companies when it matters most. Hyperdirectory is your local business directory partnered with the Ocala Chamber and Economic Partnership to bring you trusted local businesses. Keeping Ocala local. Use hyper.directory. No www, not even .com, just hyper.directory. Connecting customers to businesses when it matters most.
All right, 12 minutes before 8 o'clock, 76 degrees. Temperature is expected to climb to 88 degrees. And there is a 46% chance we'll see some rain today, most likely in the afternoon. Don't forget the announcement that school, I don't know how this affects you, though. The elementary schools will be letting out on Monday, I guess, during the eclipse. And so the outdoor activities announcement does not really apply to them, in case you were concerned about that. Yeah, your children will be going home. That was one of the things people were writing, Robin. Does that mean children in elementary school are going to stay in school until after the eclipse?
I think so, yeah.
No. I don't want to confuse anybody. No,
Okay.
they're still going to go home, but the bus drivers are being instructed, don't let the kids look up at the, instruct the children not to look up at the sun. That's the whole message.
Yeah, they can instruct them, but they can't watch them.
What are you going to do?
Driving down the road.
You got to tell the kids. That's why they're doing it now, so that the kids know in advance. Something's going to happen with the sun. Just look down here, Tell them the story about the guy from Oregon who lost vision in his one eye.
Yeah, but then there's always going to be somebody that's, going to be not good and follow the rules. So.
Well, you know what the guy from Oregon said? He said, if I can prevent one person from making the same mistake I made, then at least they'll be better than, not doing anything. So he went out and he was kind of embarrassed to say that he was stupid when he was like a teenager. He's like, 55 years ago this was. So he's up there.
Yeah, he said he was like 17 when him and his friend did it. So.
Let's go to this phone. Good morning. You're on the air.
Good morning, guys.
Hello, Hugh.
Say, the Weather Channel I think it was last night or yesterday morning, I forget now. But anyways, they had a projected cloud forecast for the eclipse for the sun, and I don't know. All these people are traveling to these different parts of the country, especially to Nebraska or someplace in the center, where the chance for for clouds is pretty high. It projected ahead, next week when that's supposed to happen. The only part of the country that is they kind of guaranteeing a real good reception would be way in the west because of a big high pressure or something out there. But everybody else in this country, it's going to be really hit and miss. And I hate to be a person who's traveling thousands of miles to get to the sweet spot to see what's going on, and all you see is a bunch of clouds,
Yeah, I guess so. But it'll still, clouds and no clouds, it'll still be dark for that 2-minute period, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, if I remember right, going way back to 70, whenever that was, it was like a thunderstorm, cloudy, kind of a darkness. You know what I mean? For a little while.
Were you?
And although it was clear,
Were you?
But,
Hugh, were you standing in a place where there was a 100% eclipse?
We had a pretty good shot of I don't know if it was total 100, but it was
well, that's
I would say from what I remember more than 75%.
Okay, well we here in Ocala we're supposed to have an 86%. So it'll sound like it'll look like a dark day, but not a nighttime. But those folks in the line, from what they say, and we've had two scientists on the show talk about it. They say for 2 minutes it'll feel like the middle of the night, just for 2 minutes. So.
Yeah, that's I guess the safest bet would have been paying a lot of money and getting up in an airliner that they advertised that they would fly above the clouds.
Yeah, they're doing it.
Kind of like follow it across the country for a while. If that's such a big thing,
Yeah, some of them are doing it. Well, I don't know about the planes following the line, but I know the cruise ships are doing that. They're following the line. I don't know how fast they can't go that fast. All right. Hey, thank you. Appreciate the thought. Yeah, I guess it's a waste of time to go and spend money to go to a place if there's a cloud cover. But that would mean that you're going there to actually look at the sun, know?
Exactly.
I think most people are looking, like, for example, the weddings that are going to happen right at the darkest part of the eclipse.
Yeah.
Those weddings, they don't care if they see the sun. They just want it to be dark when they say I do, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like, we're not getting married at nighttime. We're getting married during the eclipse.
Those people dancing naked out in Oregon, they're going to be...
party.
They don't care if it's cloudy or not, I don't think. It's dark out. Get naked.
That's right. Any excuse for a party.
North Korea and South Korea will celebrate Liberation Day today, which marks the anniversary of the victory over Japan in World War II and the creation of the two independent Korean governments in 1948. The celebration comes amid high tensions over North Korea's nuclear and missile tests. Yesterday, North Korean leader Kim Jong-un said he would watch Washington's actions a little more before making a decision on whether to fire 4 missiles toward Guam. The U.S. military warned that the United States is ready to use the full range of its military capabilities to defend itself. So in other words, he said, you know what, I was going to do this, but now I won't. Just wait to see what you do. Mm-hmm. If you throw the first punch, then I'm coming at you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, come on. That's what you were saying. You were saying you were going to throw the first punch.
Exactly.
And we were saying, you better not.
Exactly.
So what do you think? Do you think Trump's talk, whether you like him or not, do you think his talk did anything?
I think so. I think he's put a little bit of scariness in Kim Jong-un.
Well, you're not the only one.
Because Trump isn't a passive leader. He's tough.
Here's a story from Bloomberg to kind of support what you're saying. From the Rio Grande to Cape Horn, nothing unites Latin America like the threat of U.S. military intervention. Mm-hmm. Washington's past support for dictatorships in Argentina, Brazil, and Chile in the 1960s and 1970s ushered in one of the darkest periods of the continent's recent history. Now, President Donald Trump's talk of a possible military option for Venezuela has gifted President Nicolas Maduro the opportunity to pose as the continent's preeminent anti-imperialist.
There you go.
A banner carried by Maduro during a recent appearance on state TV said, "Trump out of Latin America." Whatever.
Yeah.
The American workplace is grueling, stressful, and surprisingly hostile. That is the conclusion of a study of 3,066 U.S. workers by the Rand Corporation, Harvard Medical School, and the University of California. Among the findings, nearly 1 in 5 workers, a share the study calls disturbingly high, say they face a hostile or threatening environment at work, which can include sexual harassment and bullying.
Mm-hmm.
Workers who have to face customers endure a disproportionate share of abuse. Workers who have to face customers endure a disproportionate share of abuse. Yes, they do. Oh, my gosh. I can't believe how many people I see are outright rude and disrespectful to people trying to do their job behind the counter at a restaurant or at a retail outlet.
Yes.
I can't tell you how many people are just plain rude and just think they have a right to be sarcastic and nasty and condescending and everything else that a person can be that is nasty. And it's almost like I'm always in line behind somebody who is this way.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm always in line behind somebody like that. So I don't know. They must happen all the time. I don't know how you folks that work in that world handle it. I mean, you must have to really have a thick skin.
I think so. We hear stories. People rude. Rude.
You see them. You see them in front of you. I can't remember. There was a time I was at Wendy's, and there was this lady, and she was really nasty to the girl behind the counter.
Mm-hmm.
And you made a point to tell her you're doing a good job. You told her so.
Yeah, there's no reason for that. If they get your order wrong or something, just go up, be gracious about it.
Oh my gosh!
You know, be rude or nasty or.
Good morning. You're on the air.
Hey, Larry Robin.
Hey, Frank.
I thought just yesterday, my good friend Shay, who works at West McDonald's on 27, he put up with a couple of flakes. It took them 15 minutes to order breakfast. He didn't want what she ordered, and she didn't want him to have what he wanted.
Oh, no.
Oh.
And there's 2 or 3 people behind them, and it shouldn't take 15 minutes to order your damn breakfast.
No.
Should it?
Oh, no. You shouldn't even take 15 minutes to eat it.
No, it's in and out.
No, I disagree with that. Okay, Larry, I don't know what to say, but today is I started the war on the drugs in my neighborhood.
Okay.
Well,
we're gonna round up a committee and confront the sheriff with he to do his job or we do, one or the other. It don't matter to me.
Well, you better be careful with that one.
It's gone far enough.
Well,
I can't get a helper that ain't hooked up with drugs.
You got it. Yeah, absolutely. You got to take care of it. If you've got drugs in your neighborhood, you want the sheriff's office to know about it.
Well, they tell you vigilante justice is wrong. I tell you, if they ain't going to do their job, somebody needs to.
Well, they do.
Well, you better be careful.
They're good.
You better be careful.
Timid Larry. I'm different than you, okay?
Well, you might be living in a different place too if you're not careful.
Well, you'll go my bail. I know you will. Thank you, Larry.
Thank you, Frank. Be careful out there. That's all. All right. John Oliver got Weird Al Yankovic to sing a plea for peace to North Korea, so I will leave you with that. This is The Source, WOCA Ocala.
We don't hate you, frankly. We don't even think that much about you. No offense. Now you might call us bloodthirsty dogs, but that metaphor's not very apt. We're just a bunch of simple fidget spinning goofy dorks who probably couldn't find your country on a map.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM.
Fox News Radio, I'm Paul Stevens. All that tough talk against North Korea may have worked, State TV saying leader Kim Jong-un is postponing a threat to fire missiles toward the U.S. territory of Guam.
The report suggesting Kim has decided to hold off on executing any order, saying that he'll keep an eye on the foolish and stupid conduct of the Americans and may launch the strike at a later date. The language typically hostile, but it is being seen as a possible path to de-escalating the crisis.
Fox's Simon Owen in London. In the wake of the weekend violence in Virginia, protesters in Durham, North Carolina, toppled a Confederate statue.
A statue of a Confederate soldier was standing outside a former courthouse building for nearly 100 years. Activists managed to tie a rope around the neck and pull it down. Some people were even seen kicking the monument as onlookers cheered.
Fox's Kelly Wright. Fox News. We report. You decide.
is Dale Pazinski. I'm 19 years old, and this is how I live united. I've always been kind of a computer geek, and I found a way to use those skills to help the homeless in my community. For people facing hard times, computer skills and a basic resume are so important. It may seem like a small thing, but it makes a huge difference in people's lives. So with United Way, I created a program where I work with the homeless. Together, we go through their whole job history, write a resume, and then save it on their very own USB drive. We provide workbooks and training certificates. I even budgeted for cupcakes so we can celebrate as a class when one of our people gets a job. That's huge. When somebody says, "Hey man, that job that you helped me apply for, I got it." That's what Living United feels like to me. My name is Dale Pazinski. I help people achieve financial independence. So I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Give, advocate, volunteer, Live United. Go to liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is JP from Penn Flooring here in Ocala. I would like to invite you to come in and visit our spacious showroom where we have solutions for every style and budget. From wall-to-wall carpet to hardwood floors and tiles, we have an unsurpassed selection of flooring. At Penn Flooring, we've provided quality customer service with a family touch for over 25 years. Visit our website at pennflooring.com or come by our showroom, 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the bridge. Penn Flooring, quality customer service with a family touch.
Buying and selling? Then you know about OcalaForSale.com, Marion County's internet marketplace. But there's something you might not know. I'm Michael Warren, president of USA for Sale. We created Ocala for Sale in 1998 with a passion to connect buyers and sellers and to help local businesses reach shoppers online. On Ocala for Sale, you're just a click away from thousands of deals for real estate, rentals, cars, furniture, appliances, horses, pets, and more. Looking for a job? Our Help Wanted section is booming. Shopping the villages and beyond? Now you'll find great deals on villages for sale, as well as our new statewide classified, Florida for Sale. Log on today and post your free classified. You'll reach thousands of shoppers who check our listings every day. Are you a business looking to get a corner on the internet marketplace? USA for Sale can help you reach your target audience in Ocala, the villages, and statewide. There's no better place to reach shoppers than right where they shop. Let us show you how. Learn more by calling 352-629-1663 or visit us online at usaforsale.com.
Pay your taxes, eat your vegetables, watch your weight, mow the lawn, clean the house. We all have stuff we don't want to do. Isn't it about time you did something you wanted to do? Like getting your pilot's license? At Ocala Aviation, they make it fun and easy, and you can start by taking one of their Discovery flights. For only $99, you get to go up in the airplane with an FAA-certified flight instructor and actually fly the plane yourself. It's a perfect way to see if flying is for you. And once you get that ultimate feeling of freedom, Ocala Aviation can train you to get your pilot's license. Ocala Aviation also offers commercial flight training for those looking to make a career change and enter the world of commercial aviation. Ocala Aviation is conveniently located at the Ocala International Airport. So if you're ready to start your adventure, stop by or give them a call today. 861-7484. That's 861-7484. You'll be glad you did.